guys, we're on into the Splinterverse. We haven't really talked about much of the other games recently because, well, they're not doing well, but we have exciting stuff going on in our game, even though our tokens heading down a little bit, but I'm enjoying. Come on, DEC, I need a discount. I still need a lot more cards. Oh, man. We have a guest with us, but baby, you want to go ahead and introduce him and then we'll let him say hi to the crowd? Look, guys, we got new cards to review. Yeah, the foundation set is out. It's live. The campaign is around. And we got Dustin Webbs here. He's got a quick question, so we'll see if BJangles really does know all the answers. How does he get all the foundation set? He feels like he's already completed the first book, but didn't get all of the cards. I think I have a guess on this, but I don't know if I know for sure. Yeah, my guess is this book 2 that's coming soon. We'll give you the rest of the cards. Oh, my sound is messed up again.
Trying to censor me as well.
Yeah, they couldn't hear you either, so I censored both of you out of it, but they were hearing me. Go ahead and talk really quick. I want to see if I fixed it.
Talk real quick.
Hello,
yeah,
hello.
Yeah, it's working. It should be working now. I
Censorship.
updated OBS, and for some reason, after I updated my OBS, it doesn't want to save any of my audio settings. So I don't know what's going on.
So, take 2.
Yes. I think you guys, you only missed really the intro, us beginning to talk about the new campaign mode. I haven't played any of it yet, so that's kind of interesting. I am addicted to trying to get more cards, but I don't know. Should we look at these really quick?
Well, I mean, have you looked? I mean, I haven't.
I haven't either. What I did look at quickly, they don't seem to level.
Oh, they're only level 1.
So, well, they don't say they're level 1. They're just like a completed card, right? They like it doesn't even have any kind of leveling to it. So the foundation set seems to just be a straight. You get this card, so it's like a 6 cost, 2 attack, 2 health. Reach monster, 3 speed. I mean, definitely not special.
But they're part of modern, right?
And yeah, they would be part of modern. One of the interesting things I'll show you here. So like this guy, I mean, talk about a pretty terrible tank there with 1 attack. Not going to get anywhere against anybody who's shielded. You got this is interesting because it's a dwarf. So you're adding another dwarf, but 8 cost for 2 attack.
They're supposed to be sucky.
I know. Are they supposed to be this bad? I mean, we do get another weapons trainable card. Oh wait, no, it's just a meat shield, I guess.
Do we get the force field one?
It has dodge. It's kind of like that dragon, right? It can't be weapons trained, but it can dodge up in the front row as a meat shield. You get a little sneaker, but you get a summoner, it looks like. Yes? Have you seen these yet, BJangles?
Only I did scroll through them. I gotta say, man, the artwork is awesome. I feel like not a knock at the team, but I feel like some of the artwork I would want to swap some of the artwork here for what's like cute little hippos in Conclave. Some of
Yeah,
this
I
artwork
mean,
is absolutely awesome.
it definitely has a new feel to it. So that is something that I like. You're right, the artwork is cool. The cards are obviously not very strong. But what do you think this summoner summons at? Do you think it summons level ones? Only summons foundation?
Probably
Summons
just
max level cards? I mean,
probably just foundation. They don't have any lore or any stats or anything like that. They don't have anything aside from the card, right?
yeah, I don't have the card. They do have lore, so you can click on the lore tab,
Oh, but no stats or anything. Well,
but no stats. It's just cards. So
I I would assume
um,
it just for the foundation set.
one of the things here is there is a combined cards feature here, but there isn't a thing here yet that shows you the level of the cards. So maybe they do level up and get better, but maybe you have to own them to see that.
Or
Anybody who
maybe that's not done yet. Maybe just like MVP product.
but I know you can earn them if you play the foundation set. So maybe if Dustin's out there, you can let us know in the chat. Um, is can you level these cards when you get them? Do they have a stat? Do they get a little bit better? Does this two maybe at max level become like a 4? Does this guy ever get? Well, see right here, you're seeing him with 2 attack, right? But then when we were looking at him, here it was showing him with 1 attack. So maybe, though you can't see him that great if you're great here, but maybe
leveling.
that's the max level version of them.
Yeah, maybe leveling is coming at book 2.
But so you got fire gets a summoner that gives 1 speed. You got water picks up a new summoner that gives 1 magic, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Then earth gets, where's the earth one? 1 HP. Life gets an armor. And death gets -1 health. So another debuff death summoner.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're definitely kind of interesting. They seem weaker. It does look like here when you're looking at them, you're looking at max stats. So I don't see anybody here, if that's correct, with over 2 attack. So maybe they kind of reach about like upper level bronze to lower level silver in their power. But I mean, when you look at it, a new player who comes in and goes through the foundation mode now, they'll have like a whole set of cards, and they'll even have some cards that have some bloodline affinity here with the bloodline summoners to get some extra abilities. It's definitely an interesting set, and the cards look cool. I mean,
Well, that's important. As I said before, like you get only one chance of first impression, so it's important. I think the looks, the visuals of the cards, these cards
this
is way
guy?
more important than the ones for us. Like
He's throwing a
because
banana. That's pretty cool.
Steve, look at there is a water rare card. The Archon. That one. I want to see if so I was talking to the summoner, the magic plus magic chick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
the new
So
Amrik.
I was talking to Joey about this card. It's a reference to his favorite movie. Now that I know who the character is, it's completely obvious. I wonder if either of you guys or anybody in chat can
What's the
call
name?
out who she looks like. Marlai Singariel.
A quick shout out to Ink, Birds, Bees, and Trees, Supreme Victory, Dustin Webb. We got a question going out to all of you there. What movie? So it's a movie character, yes?
Yeah, it's a movie character.
Is the movie character, does it play a mermaid in the movie?
Yeah, is it a cartoon? Is it a cartoon? Because it
It's
sounds
not
like all
it's
this.
not a cartoon. No.
Oh,
But the cartoon character on the card looks just like the character in the movie.
It just, do you mean just the face then
Her
is
face. Yeah.
her face?
is it a sci-fi movie?
Uh no.
See if we have any guesses in the chat. Um,
I
It
have
came out
no.
it's a movie from 1999.
oh,
Okay.
so it's an older movie.
But I think most of us have probably seen this movie. Huge hit, cult following.
A
A
fish
fish called
called
Wanda?
Wanda.
No.
Says Toast.
Gone in 60 seconds.
Nope.
Oh yeah, I could see that maybe a little bit. Fast and the Furious,
It's a
maybe?
David Fincher movie.
Oh, Fincher.
It's based off of a book.
Hello, Google.
Let's see. Anybody
Fight Club.
else? Oh, it's Fight Club.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's Marla Singer.
that's Marla. Okay, I see it now.
Yeah, that's Helena Bonham Carter.
Yes. Okay, I could see it now.
Yeah,
That's cool.
she looks just like her, right? They nailed it.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see if you can level this summoner up all the way. Do you think this should actually get some play in the high level meta? I mean, +1 magic. Some of the magic attacks are kind of weak in this new set. I have noticed that.
Yeah, but six mana, and yeah, I'm not really sure that you'll be
Well,
able.
yeah,
to...
but if you're in like a 50 or 60 mana match, I mean, I guess for would this be better than EMP? But people aren't going to have EMP, right? If the new players come in, a lot of them aren't going to have EMP. They're not going to have the other 7-drop ones.
Well, but yeah, the new
It's gonna
people
be
also
interesting.
will be having the only mostly the foundation cards anyways, and if they don't if they invest in actual cards, you are saying that the water summoners is awesome anyways with the all the what was it, what was the ability that increases attack and health and everything, not in rage, but what was it?
Martyr.
No. The one that Steve was telling with Venka, Venka becomes like
Oh,
No,
Enraged?
it's in rage. It's in rage.
enrage. Yeah.
Yeah, that is right now my only summoner from Conclave.
Yeah. So, do you think people will go with one magic when they can access enrage?
This is my only one I've maxed out so far. Man, Bella is just destroying 2 of the meta, and not and this is the one I've been most unlucky in getting. I mean, I get so demolished in every blast match and every Thorns match. They just come out with her, that the 4-drop that buffs the other hippos, and then they play all those. Oh my god, the team, like Mondroid has destroyed me with those teams so many times. I'm like, why every time I have to fight Mondroid does it have to be the damn rule set for the hippos? I don't have the hippos.
Are so strong, man. The hippos are really strong.
I haven't played the new card. So did anybody in the chat guess actually the movie? Because I cannot see the chat. I'm on my mobile.
No. There were a few people that kind of that we got a facepalm comment and people. So another guess was Gozer from Ghostbusters, but
that's a great guess.
Yeah,
it
that
does
is
look
a good
like
one.
her.
Yeah. This guy, I mean, all these cards look really cool. I mean, this one, I mean, they all stand out, which is kind of interesting that the new fake summoners maybe look better than the old summoners.
That one looks awesome, man.
Yeah, I know.
But again, as I said,
oops,
that was way more important. That these cards look cool. These cards looks cool because those are the cards we want to capture people with.
Yeah, I mean, you just compare, like nice looking elf. Just better looking elf.
Well, I don't know if it's better, But yeah, they
Kind of
look good.
interesting. Both elf summoners in the green. So yeah, it'll be interesting for sure. Um, yeah, I mean, they're
I think
also
I think the
this is
main
a
takeaways.
but I guess the other one is a fae, not an elf. I should correct myself there. So, but so you get a fae summoner, a Titleborn summoner, a fiend summoner, an avian summoner, and a Jin summoner, but they don't have the bloodline tribute abilities. So that's
as they
interesting.
as they shouldn't, obviously, since they're like supposed to be weak cards for people just to get their feet wet. But I think the main takeaway is that they are out, like the story mode is out. So I think that was something that we were waiting. I mean, the team was waiting before the marketing start. So we have the story mode now. So hopefully soon we can expect some influx of new players.
Yeah, we do. Oops, I thought it was already on the dashboard. Let me bring it up. We are seeing over the last couple weeks, and this is a lot of people are saying this has a lot to do with the oh gosh, what's the name of that guild?
YGG.
YGG, and them adding the game back into their newest season for their rewards. That we had this big spike. So now the question is, with all these new players that are here and having to do things and having to with YGG seasons, what do you have to do? Like log certain enough matches, do enough time within the game to kind of like further progression, get you more points. I'm not in the YGG stuff. Do you know much about it, BJangles?
I can show you. Let me see. You want to give me
Oh,
screen share access?
let me.
Um, there we go. You see that?
Yeah, let me just make it full screen for everybody who's seeing it. So yeah, we can see what you're looking at.
Yeah, so we got a couple of quests. So this is the first one. I think this is the one everyone's seen. It's the tournament based quest. And
Oh,
then
okay.
there is a premium quest that's available for folks. Spellbook, 2 tournaments. Uh, Participate in 2 of the premium pass tournaments. Participants receive a special prefix title, in-game reward for 2% permanently, which is cool.
Can you see how many
Um,
people have done this at all?
no, I don't think so.
I wonder if it's too late for them to add in a quest to like complete the foundation quest.
Well, I think there's 12 more quests here.
Ah,
Um, so Soulbound, this is a good way to measure overall engagement. 500 Soulbound cards by the end of Gap season. So maybe the foundation stuff is an easy way to add BCX to that.
yeah, certainly
Um,
it does look like it because it does look like they level. It's just that until I play the book and get some of the cards, I'm not able to actually see it.
this might be the foundation stuff. 15 matches in practice mode. Reach Bronze League. Own 50 cards. Yeah, so they're doing a whole bunch of different kind of touch points to drive those behaviors that we know are encouraging to sticking around longer term, which is very cool. Um, yeah, there's actually a YGG. I don't remember what they officially call it, but it's like a launch party thing in about 10 hours from now. Um, Blaze will be there. I think I am planning on being there, and I think a couple of other guys, Dave maybe, and one or two other folks, alongside the YGG guys to kind of pitch Splinterlands to all the YGG players, talk through some battles, and yeah, I'm not really sure how it's going to go down, but in about 10 hours it'll be, kind of officially getting eyes on what this gap season is bringing to the table for Splinterlands,
Okay,
which
that's
is
pretty
cool.
cool. So yeah, Dustin's asking. He says he doesn't know where this is at. Um,
What yieldguild.io.
yeah, if you can see that.
I don't know
Um,
if I can post in the.
I don't think it's
There you
gonna
go.
let you drop a link, but you might be able to type it without the,
Let me
without the dot
stop.
io.
I can send it here to you, Steve, and then you can drop it, right?
I think so. I hope I set it up so I can drop links in my own chat. You sending it on Discord?
No, I put it in the Zoom chat.
Oh, you put it in the Zoom chat. Duh. Yep, that worked.
So what are the rewards for the people like at the Splinterlands based or for completing the quests and stuff? I'm
Uh,
stuck.
so they do like an internal YGG point system, and then there's also the token YGG. I don't know what the point system can be redeemed for, uh, but YGG is, it's a standard crypto token that you could then, trade for other stuff on the
Is it on the
blockchain.
Hive? Is it on the Hive blockchain?
YGG is not on the Hive blockchain. No, I think it's on Ronin. I think it used to
Well,
be on ETH, and then it moved to Polygon, and now I think it's on Ronin. I think I could be wrong.
oh, I think that part is a little bit not thought of enough because I mean, you want them to be like people that are competing. So obviously, we want them to be interested in the game, so they should be getting stuff that is actually related to the game, not a completely different blockchain. But I mean, it's marketing nevertheless, so just take it. But they could have thought about something that's actually
Well,
gives rewards connected with the game.
I think there is some of that. I don't, like I said, I don't know what the YGG points are valid for. Maybe that's something that Dave and Blaze and the Splinterlands team have worked out, where if you have a certain number of YGG points, you can then exchange those for, I don't know, for Glint or I don't know. I have no idea. But the YGG token is, so there, if you look through that website, there's 50 different games that you can compete and earn the YGG token on. And, back, I want to say a year and a half ago is when YGG changed their service model. Prior to that, it, us in the Brawlers crew, we were part of the YGG, and we were competing in the gap seasons as part of our guilds. And leading up to the launch of Rebellion, that was the last gap that prior to them changing the service model. Man, there were guys getting paid four, five, $6,000 for their efforts
Yeah,
on
for those times, yeah.
and all that stuff. I think for the most part, a lot of the Brawler crew put that. There are some hoops you got to jump through. Like I swapped my YGG token for Ethereum, and then bridged that into Hive to Hive Engine, and swapped that out for SPS or DEC or whatever. But all of that went right back into Splinterlands anyways. And I think most of these folks who are already playing on YGG are pretty crypto savvy, or at least have a decent understanding of that stuff. So yeah, I mean, I would love to see this stuff,
But you
more to
also,
your point, more geared towards Hive. But
yeah, but you're also aware that like if they're like already there and they have been exposed to the other games, it will be for them just another way of earning some of the token that earning from other places as well. It's like those, like the one that Steve is playing, the BCT, the ones that are awarding you with money or Bitcoin or whatever for playing games and stuff. Usually, from those you just play, you complete your quests, and then you delete the game and you move on. If you know what I mean, it's just like
Well,
you reach your goals, and then you're like, oh, okay, I'm done with this game. Move on to the next one. So that's my only concern. But obviously, it's something that can be probably worked out or like whatever.
Yeah,
Like
but
that. That's
but usually though, in that like the one that I'm doing, I'm earning Bitcoin for playing like Web 2 games and Web 2 apps and reaching certain milestones within those games. And most of those games, all of them are very much ad based things. You know, you go play these games and they make you watch ads every time you
no,
do
yeah,
anything.
I'm aware. But your interest
but
is not
but
really in the game. Your
if
interest is to
they
reach the milestones. So
every time they've linked me to a game that's a crypto based app and had some kind of crypto thing, I've stayed engaged with it because I'm a crypto person. But yeah, if you throw me into a Web 2 game to earn some Bitcoin, I'm going to hit my goals, play it for the 30 days, earn as much as I can, and then I'm going to toss it. You're absolutely right. So hopefully though, since they are into the YGG tokens, into the YGG system, if they come over here, our game hooks them and they continue to play because they can continue to, earn SPS or do other things and whatnot.
yeah, no, that's the hope. I'm just saying like something that is I see it as not really a loophole, but something that could have probably be thought a little bit more because yeah, obviously we want them to be engaged after they finish their quests, and if all they're getting is a token that they can use elsewhere or that's usable elsewhere, for a lot of them might be just another game that they have quests to earn the token. That's my only concern. Again, it's like probably something that could be adjusted, since even BJangles is not even sure how exactly works the reward system.
well, I mean, don't you think that I think at a certain point that falls on Splinterlands the game, right? Like if we have
Well,
a really
yeah,
fun
no, I do
game,
understand. Yeah, I do understand. It's just like helping it in a way. I do understand that we do have an awesome game, so that should by itself keep the engagement. But if they were earning some DC or even Glint or like or Hive or whatever, that would have been something that they're like, oh, it's not worth it like to transfer it now to another blockchain. I have it already there, so maybe I'll just buy some packs or I just buy some cards off the market or just some SPS so I can earn more. It's just like it's easier when they don't have to jump through hoops and they can start using it straight into the game that supposedly they'll be interested in.
well, I think this isn't a massive marketing effort as far as I know.
Oh
And the
yeah,
way that the way that I'm looking at it is, it serves as a really solid experiment. If we're seeing, say we get 100 new players entering into the game just for the sake of a nice round number. If 99 of them jump through those hoops to get those tokens and put them into other games than Splinterlands, that tells me that we've still got work to do painting a compelling story for folks to stay. Whether that's campaign mode or additional foundation cards or
well no, but
additional
but
game
but currently
modes.
but currently they have to jump through hoops to stay in the game, not to get out of the game. So
Yeah, I mean that's true for any game though. Like
Yeah, but we don't know
no
that,
game is
right?
accepting YGG token. They might accept payment in ETH or something like that, which
yeah,
means that they would still have to
Yeah,
jump through hoops.
and we now this is about the simplest thing in the world now because it's powered by Coinbase. I've brought probably about $600 into the game through Coinbase when I found out I could do it this way.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Dude,
Well,
someone
because
told me that you can now buy credits with Venmo.
yeah, you can. But it's this powered through Coinbase. The thing that you can do that is so crazy. Like you can do this, you can do pay now, and then you can play with Coinbase, your Coinbase wallet, smart wallet, MetaMask. You can connect another wallet, but I've been using the Coinbase wallet to interact with some other games, and I had a couple of Ethereum over there that I wasn't doing anything with it, so I just was paying with my Ethereum that was over there because I'd always planned on buying. You know,
Oh,
my
there's the
plan to get
Venmo button.
yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, I didn't see it. Where is it? Here, here and here.
That's crazy, man.
So you
That's
can
so
pay
cool.
from PayPal, Venmo, or on crypto. You can play through Coinbase wallets, and you can pay on Base Chain where there's like no fees to pay with USDC, or there's like a 3 cent fee to pay with Ethereum, and you can move Ethereum off of Coinbase into the Coinbase wallet for nothing as well. So it's wild. Like I hadn't done something like this in a while. I remembered it used to be really hard. If you can get some Ethereum now on in Coinbase, you can get it into our game and get money into our game very simply.
Is it
And
is it both ways or just incoming?
it's just incoming because you're getting credits, so you're gonna only be able to buy stuff with it. If you
Yeah.
want out, if you want to take money out of the game, though, when you get to that stage, you're gonna figure it out, right? You're gonna figure out what you
Yeah.
have to do to start taking money out, but I think credits are good. I mean, I have a tiny bit of credits left right now because I'd been bringing credits in, and it was funny. I'd been buying my starter packs because I always said I was gonna buy about 800 of those starter packs to max out my set. So I've been buying them, 75, 100 at a time, getting up there, dodging that hippo summoner like crazy though. All the rest are level 7 or maxed, and that one's level 5. So that is the card I cannot pull. But yeah, I mean, I just did it today. I pulled. I got another quick 85. I don't know, $65 in. So I got 45 of these and 5 of these, and I'll open them later. And I'll get. I even for the sake of testing, I opened an alchemy pack today. At least I got a summoner in it, so it was worth $2 with my gold common and a summoner.
Steve, you've got to find somebody to delegate opening responsibilities to, bro. You just get shafted. I took a little bit of a gamble. I unstaked a bunch of SPS. I bought YGG SPL pool, landed a couple of the big lottery black foil promo cards.
Mm-hmm.
I think they got two of the skinwalkers and one of the Grammels. I bought one of the skinwalkers. I thought I got it for a pretty good deal. And then the rest, I took a gamble on 10 alchemy packs, and I managed to land a black foil Quillstorm Mage.
Yeah, I don't know.
Otherwise,
Man.
my standard pack stuff has been
I
completely
will
unlucky, dude.
admit this. My standard pack regular legendary hit has been pretty good. I've been getting lots of legendaries out of 5 packs at a time, where I get one legendary card, and if I get like 3 or 4 epics and a legendary card, my potions are doing pretty good on standard packs, as far as getting me those. But I haven't hit any more black foils since the 3 I got when I did my first opening. And like I admit, opening one alchemy pack at a time is probably not a good test. I really should save up some money and do like what do you call it? Like you did, like 10.
Batches of 20s.
Yeah, or get it up there, to a bigger amount, because I've always believed in opening bigger amounts of packs. I've just been doing this kind of as if I wasn't getting so many epic cards, I probably would have stopped opening standard packs. But now that potions get you epic cards too, it doubles up that chance. I've seen like I open 5 packs and I get 4 epic cards sometimes, and that's not bad. It's still not worth it I could definitely for $20 go buy more than 4 epic cards right now. But I get to roll the dice. I can get to try to get a black foil. I get to try to get all of the everything. It hasn't worked yet. Opening those fives at a time. I haven't hit anything interesting, but we'll see what happens.
Keep on trying.
Yeah. I mean, we'll go ahead and open these. Let's see if I can get any hippos while we're talking.
I ran into let me share this with you, Steve. I ran into a 1 of 1 today. That was the first time. I'll put it in the Zoom chat.
You pulled a 1 of 1?
No, I ran into it in ranked.
Oh, ran into it in the ranked. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my black foil, so I've been selling a whole lot of these fish really cheap.
Oh, man, I love that card.
Yeah, it's
the
a
Pain
good
Forge
card.
is so fun, man.
I got him up to level 7, so I'm getting close on him. This guy's sneaky good too. One of the few cards with the speed up right now.
What's
This elf, man, when it hits, when it
she is expensive, man.
Yeah, I mean it hits so hard. This card is amazing. Oh, I got 2 gnomes.
Rezzy.
But still, out of 45 packs, would have liked to see a couple more on the gnomes.
I need to wrap up soon, guys. I just wanted to show up and also haven't talked to BJangles for a while. But if you have any questions before I hop off, or maybe to the audience, I can just answer in the next 5-10 minutes. But I have to be wrapping up shortly.
See, 45 packs in a single green. Haven't got the hippo yet. So either I won't get it at all, or maybe it'll be one I get a lot of. Oh, I do need that little card. This card is like so useless until you get it to get that poison.
Yeah.
Shield.
It's jump from level 6 to 7 and 7 to 8 is crazy.
Is my audio still on, Steve?
Huh?
Is my audio still on?
Yeah, no, we heard you. Sorry.
Well, it didn't seem like.
I'm opening cards, so I thought I thought.
I would expect it from BJangles to ignore me, but I didn't expect it from you.
Well, sorry, I was going through with my shock again of the summoners always finding a way to be the single rares. Single rare here, double here, single here, double here, and what did I miss the other one? I think it was only 1 copy. Oh, no, I didn't even get the dwarf.
How much time left you got, baby?
Well, like 5-10 minutes, I can, stay a little bit more. But yeah, I'm on the freeway, and also I'm not sure how long the connection will be stable. So I just wanted to give a heads up.
So how are you playing modern right now, baby?
No, I'm just letting the Archmage run my cards, because first of all, I don't have really much of the new set, so it's not so fun. I'm still playing my pros.
Yeah, I'm aware of that one.
But that's pretty much all that I'm playing. The rest is like on auto mode.
So are you slowly buying packs? I'm curious. Like,
No, I'm
what is
waiting. I'm waiting for the Rebellion packs to go like 6, 7, 10 maybe. So I can sell some of those, so I can get new packs.
Right.
I'm not in a rush.
Man.
But
Rebellion's going up.
Financial situation is not like, as you know, in US, the financial situation is not like that great. So yeah, just take it slow.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean I have any less faith in the game. I have changed my opinion. No, it's just like,
For the moment, not really looking to buying any more cars or packs. But if I see the variant cars start picking up, oh yeah, I'll be joining the ranks of modern.
How are you doing on your collection, BJangles? Have you finished it, or are you still only finished like a couple of the splinters?
I unstaked and sold a good chunk of SPS the other day, and that got me pretty close. There's a handful of rares. Man, they're so expensive. So I'm taking my time with the last like 12 cards that I got to get through, but
So,
I,
what's your SPS stake at now?
I'm back below you. Don't worry. I'm at 745.
Oh, so my 877 is looking a little stronger now. So.
Yeah, I'm back on track to hitting 1 million, hopefully before the end of the year. I think it's.
Yeah, I'm letting mine grow. I'm playing a lot more. I've turned the bot off recently. I've been playing modern a lot. I mean, I'm only running at like about a 50, like barely over 50% win rate, but I feel like that's okay considering I don't have the like except for one of the new summoners max, because there's just certain rule sets where I go like I don't know how I would have beat that when
You
it
have
comes
to
out
have
at
the
me.
the new summoners.
Yeah, so like there's just like 5-6 matches a day where I'm just like, yeah, I don't know if I had anything to match that. So you ran into
Yeah,
Archmage, yeah, but
the
yeah,
it's currently the one of one. It won't be forever, but it's the only one that's been pulled so far.
well, isn't aren't all the Black Foil legendaries one of ones?
The arcanes are, not the
Oh,
black
the
foils.
arcanes are. What didn't Tails pull a 1-on-1? Isn't his an arcane?
Tails
Desolation?
did pull a 1-on-1.
Yeah. So that's the only other one I knew of. So, but then I heard this one came out. So this is arcane, huh? You can't tell pre-battle, can you?
No, that's just a black foil.
Oh, okay. That's just black foil.
Right, but it's the only one that's been minted so far.
Got you. Yeah, I mean, talk about luck. Because if you don't pull this at black foil or arcane, leveling it up is so expensive and so hard to open a lot of them. That's interesting. Did it blow you away? Let's see. I don't know. You got a pretty good lineup over here. You running these two a lot?
I really love the Wayfinder, the Giraffe, the Inept Healer. I think the Inept Healer is one of the best cards in the game.
Oh
That-
yeah,
for-
it's ridiculous on this team.
Yeah, for 3 mana, you just can't beat it. Void,
Oh, yeah,
Phase.
looks like, yeah, we're
the
just showing how
healing,
strong this fire team is. Yeah, I
Dude,
don't.
Fire is so much fun to play right now.
I play a lot of fire as well, as you can see right here. But I use Ordum more for now because I haven't maxed out those two other cards. So I do a lot more Ordums, and then I use him. I'm starting to use Taunt a lot more. Now that I got these cards up to a decent level. And it's nice because the little healer's he's a dwarf, so he gets the little tribute from this guy. Given it's only a speed like tribute, not an attack tribute, but makes him have a little more life, a little more survivability when this guy goes down. So
Yeah,
so
she's also got Phase, right? So she has more likelihood of dodging some shots.
More likelihood of dodging and things like that. So I've added this little Swiftbird Scout into the fire lineup occasionally because it just helps out. There's just a lot of man. This match was one of the closest matches I've had in a while where I lost and I was kind of shocked. This girl, she ran wild on me. I thought I was, but then again, it's the Arcane play. Those 3 free attacks. Because I've been trying the basically the Venka going super hard, and it did start to turn around, but at the very end, this execute, man, boom boom, and then trample. And then I do a nice little double kill here. I've got that 11 attack. I think I'm going to be okay, but she gets that trample execute, and I'm just dead. I needed one more attack, and I would have just wiped them both away, but I couldn't get it off, and I was like, gosh, I'd never seen her run over me like that, because not a lot of people use this card. I think mostly because Tofu scared it out of play, but that was interesting. Do you use that very often?
I use it more now. I've been running a lot of squirrel, and I love, Fizbo. I think brought some viability back to that card because you could toss the reflection shield on her.
Yeah,
I mean she's definitely she's not a staple in my lineups, but she is. Yeah, she is a great card, and she has her spots. That execute trample is nasty.
yeah, but it's pretty easy
So
to right now.
it was fun hanging out with you guys, and I hope we get to check this again sometime soon. But
We miss you, baby.
yeah, likewise, man.
Yep. Sorry, you got to
And,
take off, sir, but drive safe and have a good night.
Yeah, and I'll talk to you later, Steve. And for the rest of the audience, thanks for joining, guys, and hopefully next Tuesday, maybe be the next one. But yeah, we'll stay safe, and I'm sure you continue having the conversation. So I'll watch you guys after that. Take care and peace.
Later, baby. Be careful, man.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, I've been selling all of my SPS to try to get more DEC. And today, for the first time, I actually went and didn't burn it. I went and swapped it because I'm like, DECs is like 3, 4, like it got a little bit under. And I'm like, man, I need every little extra bit I can pull into the game right now because I need
How
cards.
are you prioritizing your? Are you prioritizing based off the deals that are out there, or is there a certain
what I've
splinter
been
you're going
doing
after?
Well, and well, let me see really quick if this is still true. I've been checking this, and it's been kind of true, though. I think I got a pretty bad 45 there. Yeah, but still, $44 worth of list price. I've just been buying starter packs for now because I just need everything, and I want to get everything leveled up. I know buying this many starter packs is, if it's helping me get there for less money, but it's taking away that chance for, hitting a bingo. So, I mean, when I look at my set, for the most part, it's let me level my set pretty good. Oops, let's take these ones off. Move us over here for a sec. I mean, most of my cards are commons are level 8s, rares are level 6 and 7. Summoners are level 6 and 7. All the legendaries are maxed up. My epics are level like 3 and 4. I figured I would. I wanted to see if I could keep doing the starter packs to maybe push them to like getting the commons to like level 9, because the way I was looking at it, I think, can I get him? Oh, I can. Okay, I'll buy a couple of him. He's so expensive, 70 cents.
70 cents.
I guess pulling 7 of him wasn't bad, but I can get him to level 7, and then I can actually start using him in battle. But yeah, I don't really have a priority, except for I did throw in some bids for the summoners. I was buying. People were giving me Gorg for $1.42 on a bid, so that was pretty good because he was at like $1.60 at the time. He's come down now to like about $1.50 to $1.53 on the market. I had some bids up for the for Kyla here, but nobody would sell. So that was to the bid price. So that was a little disappointing. I guess the couple copies of her I got her to level 7 now. I don't know. Should I?
Which black foils did you pull?
I pulled the two green commons. So I have a Mad Kaboomist and a Buttercup Mauler, and the Buttercup Maulers. They're both not terrible cards. And then I got the Koi. So that's why these ones are all level 1. I pretty much just sell these off, which, maybe I wouldn't do that. Maybe I'd try to make another copy if I had the other cards at max level, but I don't. So, I don't know. I think I'm starting to get to the point where maybe at this point I should try to focus a little bit more and just go to the market and buy cards.
Level 7.
Yes.
I mean, really, that's pretty much all you need, man. That's where he gets the poison burst. But if you look at the jump from level 7 to 8, that's crazy too.
The 2 extra health. Yeah.
Yeah. For 2 mana, this guy is an absolute shoo-in. Like, how do you beat that value? That's crazy.
Yep. So, I got these guys at 8. He's almost going to be at 9. No, I think he will be actually now. Yeah, I'll get him to 9 right now. After that buy. But yeah, it's you know what? But the rares have stayed expensive enough to where I've been buying starter packs because, when you got rares in the set that are 70 cents, 60 cents, 70 cents, and then the summoners that are running $1.50 to $2 is the gnome still $2? Mr. Razi here. $1.93, so
Close.
finally under $2. So I mean, it's just the ROI on the starter packs were just they were too good. I would buy $20 worth, and sometimes I get $26 or $27 worth of cards, and it's like, well, I mean, and then when you miss,
I mean, it's tough. It's tough to say no to that.
Yeah,
right? Like that's a fair trade off.
Yeah, and when you miss, you're kind of like, oh no, my $20 got me $19.50. It's not my $24 2 alchemy packs got me $3 in cards. That hurts.
That does hurt.
And
I mean, all it takes is one black foil, and all of a sudden you're in the green for many packs, right?
Yeah, I mean, but I have 2 black. I mean, when I'm thinking about things, it's like I don't want to chase black foils too much because I do have 3. I don't have any really cool ones. I still am buying some regular packs, because I'm making midnight potions. I have a lot of potions, so I want to open them. We'll see here. No, I haven't checked.
Did you see the auction site?
I did see it came out, but is it a different website?
Yeah.
Or is it in here somewhere?
It's got some stupid acronym name. It's like Auction House Online Exchange or something.
Yeah, I heard that was
something.
made, but I was confused why it's not in the website. So
because it's third party. Aggro went on his own accord and hired somebody to develop the site.
Gotcha. Anybody else at 80 after that card buy on the commons? Doesn't look like it. Man, this one you get the yeah, he's probably so much better when you get the enrage, right? That's what he gets at level 10. The fire one. Man,
he's such a beast,
guy,
dude.
I can't believe that they nerfed him so bad.
How do you mean?
Well, because they made Final Rest not work against
Heloise.
So
I mean, I don't. Yeah,
the other reason,
Craniax is misunderstood, I think.
The other thing about it too, for me, because he's on Death and Death gets played with fire so much. With me, with Lorcus, there's too many fire guys that do stuff. So then I don't want to use him. I don't want to make my guys not come back to life or not do this, not do the stuff that they do on Death. So then I just never even look at him. And I think a lot of people don't because he's the cheapest legendary, right? 510.
I think it's so where we're really going to see value. I think Craniac serves as a solid counter to Tofu already, because we see Tofu, Venka, Scavenge gets wiped from the board, Trample gets wiped from the board. as we proceed through the set and Bloodline Tribute becomes more of a thing, as more folks get
how's
their,
he take away trample?
because trample's triggered by a death.
Oh, on death. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it takes away Venka's ability to stack all that health through scavenge. So I think we just haven't seen. It's the same thing with the Skinwalker and Grandma. I just don't think that the meta has fully realized how valuable these cards are, because being able to take away Craniacs, taking away arrow bait, for example, you should play Craniacs next time you're expecting the Hippo play, because arrow bait's not going to be able to do anything. Bloodline Tribute just falls kaput.
Yeah, that's right.
So I think Final Rest not impacting Heloise was the right call. I think Final Rest is very cool, but I think cutting the legs off of Heloise so soon, I think, would have been a mistake.
Man, for the first time today, I beat her. I had double taunt, so I had the poison taunter and the and Bellomancer. So I had those two, and I was playing I played a tofu deck, and I gave a lot of my people shields. So sometimes when she counterattacked against certain cards I didn't want to die, she ran into a shield and she wearied her whole team. And then after she was off the board, we just picked on all these cards that stopped doing anything.
That are exhausted.
Yeah. And it felt so good to win that match. So
she is a problem in Modern, man. I mean, I think it's actually balanced, because she wasn't unplayable in the previous version of Modern, but because of Force Field, because of these huge sustained teams, she just wasn't often a very viable option to put out there. And now obviously she's got a huge opportunity to just crush, and people who bought her are being handsomely rewarded for it. So I mean I think I understand the argument that, Final Rest probably should apply to her, but also I think Heloise needs some time to dominate.
I kind of understand, but I mean, I don't know. I understand your point, but I mean, how do you call an ability Final Rest, as it's supposed to cancel off all death abilities, but then say, oh, well, not this one?
Well, look at all the stuff that it does cancel, though. The list is huge.
Yeah, huge. But I mean, the way you read this, it still seems like her ability shouldn't work, except for her ability says it does. Yeah. I mean, you still read this. All abilities that trigger on defeat cannot activate. Bullshit. Yeah. She activates.
Yeah, well, you're not wrong, but I think that I don't know. 95% of Craniax's value is still there, and I think he is still super powerful. I just don't think he's used correctly. Not to mention that the Reckless is there.
Yeah, the Reckless is there, which is kind of cool, but maybe he'll start to shine a little bit more for me when I get this summoner up there. Again,
well, park him. You got the Shadow Sheik, right? Park the Shadow Sheik in your 5 spot, and then your Craniacs in the 6 spot.
The Shadow Sheik's only level 6. The Gnome's only I'm toying with pushing them to 7, and sometimes seeing if I can compete with these lineups with the cards a little under leveled with a level 7 summoner.
I think you can, dude.
I think I might be able to too. That's what I was gonna start trying. I do have this guy at 7, so I've tried to use him once or twice in low mana. So, but I mean, I have to.
You want to do a little challenge and see if we can replicate?
Well, I don't have them all at level 7 yet. I'd have to do a little spending of money. Well, here, let me open my last packs and see what's in there.
Just Venmo real quick, Steve. Just Venmo.
Look, so far I've only been tapping into crypto. If I start tapping that button, the wife's going to be like, what are all these $100 charges to Splinterlands Co? Huh?
What? Who's Splinterlands? That's the answer.
All right, let's see if you bring me some of your luck here. Oh, well, we got a summoner. At least when you pull a summoner out of a pack, it's decent. Oh, only rares so far, though. Oh, another summoner. Telling you, though, I just do not get that hippo. Another one of him. Wow, these are going to be some of the worst packs I've opened. So you did. Oh, I got one of the dwarfs. Well, I guess if you're only gonna really go chalk, rare, 5 rares in 5 packs of standard and get no golds.
Steve.
You might as well get 4 summoners out of the deal. I don't know, dude. I don't have an alt account that has potions. Do I just buy the potions? I can't. You can't transfer potions.
Spend your glint on it.
Yeah, but you can't transfer potions. I don't. Those accounts don't have glint either. Because when survival mode came out, I turned off all my bots, all my alts. I brought all my cards to my main account so I could play survival mode. And I brought them back because it was always my plan when Chaos Legion rotated out of Modern, my Chaos Legion cards were going to go to my land plots that aren't active. The only problem is I don't have enough DEC to stake over there. But yeah, I brought up in one of the chats if my account could somehow be cursed, and they guaranteed me that account name has nothing to do with opening. So
I think I told you that, Steve.
Yeah.
It's all psychological, dude. But I think there is something there for that. Yeah, I mean, there's a few accounts that claim similar RNG curses.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been very lucky at opening packs. I have been lucky at opening rewards chests. So my overall luck in the game hasn't been terrible. Back in the day, I pulled multiple gold foil legendaries out of like the early rewards chests. I got multiple gold foil Lord A's, multiple. I got a couple different gold foil. What was that blue card that was awesome at the time?
Ruler of the Seas?
Yes. Yeah, I got a couple of him at gold foil. So I hit some big winners that allowed me to really up my overall collection back in the day. I just haven't hit anything in Rebellion. I didn't hit anything really good in Rebellion until the airdrops came. And I didn't really hit golds. I hit a lot of extra copies. Like I think when I claimed Manaroth, I got like 14, which was pretty lucky. When I claimed one of the other ones later, I think I got like 13, which was lucky. But yeah, I haven't been able to turn things gold. Haven't been able to turn many things black. So
now we got black foils coming in the conflicts, which is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, right now I'm stacking up my aura. I think I have like, what am I up to? I am up to, well, this is going to be in the way, so I guess we'll do our challenge game first.
Oh. Sorry, man. Getting in the way.
No, it's okay. Oh, boy, what an interesting one to play, huh? Silence.
No. Oh, hey, look,
Archons,
foundation
out,
cards are
Fog of
there.
War.
All foundation
yeah.
cards give you full. If you click on one, you get max cards.
So they can level up to get maxed cards, though.
Well, this is also in challenges, so that might not be true. But
yeah, somebody did come in and say that that there's no leveling them up yet, but that's something that'll be unlocked later on. I could go back. I forget. Take credit if you said that, but somebody came in and dropped a lot of information. That was just a while ago. Okay, so Silent Summoners, no healing, and Fog of War. Interesting. Oh wow, I can use Yama. Oh, there's all these cards.
Did you pull one of those?
No, but it's in the challenge set, so it's available. You made all cards available, so Yaba's sitting there. Whatever you did, it gave us max level everything.
Hey, Ghost Card Modern.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I only have a minute left. Okay. Well, I don't know if I should really use cards that I can't normally use. It's maybe not the play I should be doing. Oh no, that card can't be used. Oh, I only have 20 seconds left. That's not good. Oh wow, that background is
Oh,
different.
I like that background.
Yeah, that is.
Mine
cool.
looks. I don't know about your side, but mine looks super blurry.
Yeah, it does. It does look a little bit blurry, but it's different. Let's see. So kind of similar ideas here, a little bit.
Yeah, the Yaba card is a no-brainer, I think.
The which one? Oh yeah, the
Yaba
Yaba.
card.
Once we had him. Yeah, I did play a True Strike, to kind of hopefully counter Slade a little bit. You went with a lot of magic damage, enough. So we'll see. You never know with Grammel though. Is he going to take somebody out that's important?
Gramel's so good, man.
Yeah.
And next to Yaba, because of that relentless strike, it's really good.
Yeah,
card.
that shatter on Yaba too, man. That did me dirty on Bella.
Oh, and I just wasted your resurrect. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Man, you smoked her. That was odd. Oh, well, at least I got rid of Slade. Oh, you killed my Yaba, though. And you bloodlusted. Oh, Grammel just doing work. You know what? I didn't really
the shatter,
think...
dude.
The shatter was so good. I didn't really think about putting Grammel next to him, but that makes a lot of sense. That's what happens when you throw a bunch of cards at me I've never seen before, buddy. I was like, what do you do with Matt? I thought I'd just make my Bella stronger.
245 for 1 BCX. What does he get? Oh, he gets the... I feel like it's a really good card at level 1.
Yeah, if you can pull one... Or how much is he? $245. So one card. He does do the power buff, so you can do the Grammel play. Put it next to him. Is it 1 to each attack? So he's a 3/3/3.
Yeah.
I mean, it only really works in high mana games. But if you're like a 3/3/3, and then you can use any kind of tribute on your lineup, to where he's going to be like a 4/3/3. He's just going to do work. You get him to that second level, he picks up the shatter. Now, normally, maybe you don't think that's such a big deal, but that was so clutch for you right now.
We just watched how. I mean, there's not a whole lot of shatter in modern. No,
and armor is definitely a meta. That lineup I did, or you can do that similar lineup with Slade in the background. You normally do it with EMP. My problem was I kind of did an EMP lineup when you couldn't use EMP, so when you can't give that unit armor strike, it's just not as good. But then the shatter just totally erased. I was expecting her to have a lot more survivability there with void armor and everything with all your mages, and then you just said no armor. I was like, oh my god. The other thing that makes his shatter better too is the 5-speed. So it's a early shatter.
Yeah, true.
Then he picks up a stun, and man, then if you can take him to max level, he gets relentless
All you gotta
strike.
do is just pull a black foil Yabba.
And
Problem solved.
yeah, I tried earlier. You saw what I got. I did not get a black foil. Anything. I do still have a lot of legendary cards. So I just like, I mean, at $8 for Bellowmancer, 11. I mean, they just feel cheap right now.
Disregard. I pushed the wrong button. Sorry.
I saw it go away.
There you go. I do love I do love my filthy scavenger you were just looking at.
Yeah. So slow, and we lose our legendaries, and we can't aim. Well, oh gosh, this is wild.
Oh, I pushed the wrong button again. Let's stick to modern.
Oh, but my kitty. No, I'm joking. It's slow mode. It's a slow match anyways.
So bottom left, Steve, you can choose your card set. All the way bottom. There you go. Yeah. At least this time we have summoners that we can play.
Slowness, huh? Who has good slow cards? I'm not sure anybody does. Huh. Well, this is interesting.
Maybe Lorcus?
42 mana, huh?
Okay, I'm gonna try something here, Steve.
Well, I'm trying some interesting ideas here too. Oh, interesting. I was wondering if you would go with a with that or not. But that's interesting. He can't do the archery attack from the front, right?
No, I just wanted to have options for life leech, but your hippo's gonna just wipe Crit Bardoon right off of the freaking board here.
Well, no, he's gonna do half damage. He doesn't have oppress, right? So he's not gonna hit
half.
him.
I mean, Steve, half damage of I mean, you're talking 12, 13 armor, so he's still hitting Grim Bardoon with piercing for 6 or 7. Yeah, he's in trouble. Oh.
Yeah, I knew it wouldn't completely destroy him.
Pretty close.
Oh, got rid of Lucky there. All right. And he's still just... Okay, got him. Second round, he's gone.
Wanted to see the Sheik.
So, you got the Sheik burning now, I see. So
yeah, that's
going to
what
be
I was going for. Do I have enough? Probably not.
Oh. Yeah, that big armor strike there.
That's so huge, man. Jeez Louise.
I saw that hippo and I'm like, he's really slow, so he's gonna attack early on. That was kind of funny.
Nicely done. Nicely done. So, have you been doing tournaments? Are you
Yeah,
liking
I've
the new
actually
brawl
been doing
system?
tournaments. I haven't been doing very well in them, but I've been winning SPS. 100 here, 50 here, 200 on one of them, I think. I think there was one where I placed like in the top 30 or something. Well, that's because I'm entering all of them. I do not know the bronze meta at all. So I had to learn it by getting my ass kicked in that first tournament. And then the silver one I did better because the cards start to have a little bit more abilities, and I had learned from doing the bronze one, so I think I did better in the silver one. And I think the gold one starts in a couple hours, or tomorrow or something. All right, so it's a blast rule set with armor and no healing. So normally you would play the hippo, but if we both know that, what do we do?
Do you still go hippos?
I don't know. I think you just have to anyways because of blast. I mean, is it only hippos that get the deflect though? No, everyone gets the deflect.
Yeah, everyone
Only
gets
hippos
deflect.
get the
Hippos
shield.
get shield.
Yeah, that's right. It's funny seeing these foundation cards. They draw your eye because they're so good.
The artwork is pretty awesome. For sure. All right, Stever. Let's see, bro.
All right, I don't know. I've never made a hippo team before, so we'll see how this works. So you threw an extra resurrect on the board. Interesting, you went with the elf there, huh? The archer?
Well, I wasn't screen sniping, so I wasn't sure if you were going. I'm glad I did, because I'm going to take out your Sky Chunk. I love that artwork, by the way. The Sky Chunk is so cool.
Well, oh wait, did you go multiple snipers? No.
No. But no
Interesting.
healing, so I can peel some armor off the board.
Yeah, but your war wall isn't going to attack at first, huh? So you're going to let him get.
No, he's
buffed and
just going to
then
get
attack.
big. Yeah, he's going to get big in the meantime.
Interesting. I wonder what I'll mimic though. Do you have heals? Maybe I'll mimic your resurrect. That would be nice. Oh, let's see. Let's see what happens. I think
Stupid mimic.
what I mimic might determine the game a little bit. Oh, you got buffed first. Come on, kill my first guy. There we go. Oh boy. This is interesting.
And the hippos are getting big, dude. I really like this play. This play is so fun.
Let's see. I haven't copied anything any good yet. That's not great. Oh, there. Well, no, that's not a great one to copy. Oh, you killed my big hippo already. But now, will he get to attack? Yeah, he'll get to attack with his shield at least one time. Not a very big attack though. Oh, your sniper took out my mimic guy. Yeah, this is getting bad. Yeah, I'm toast.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
leave her. Yeah,
Bella
Bella is nasty.
Yeah, you gotta definitely have a little more hippo experience than me there. The extra resurrect makes a lot of sense, because that lets you get 3 buffs, and then now I can see, like, I put the reach guy in the first place, but if you're just really putting that one there is to die, setting them up like that got you some bigger attackers in the front row quicker. And then
Yeah.
I didn't play the Herald at all.
That's one of my favorite. I think that card is very undervalued at the moment. The Thunderous Herald. I was kind of sleeping on him, but he's got the if you push replay and pull up the teams again,
Yeah, I think
he
that
does
might be-
such massive damage with the relentless strike and the execute.
Oh, that's
No,
right.
by
He
the
has
very end.
execute.
So he's single-handedly can pull down Rage in 2 rounds because he's doing 6. With this sort of lineup, he's doing 6 damage per turn to Rage, plus the execute.
That's
It's just
because Rage has the void. He does
he
3
does
per
extra.
attack, right? But why 6 though?
Like with this lineup. So by the time Arrow Bait goes down,
Gotcha,
3
because
times.
he's at
Yeah.
5. Got
Yeah.
it. Oh, we had a new Twitch chat there. Hello, Nova. Sorry if I didn't see that right away. Was in a fierce little battle there, but welcome. Hopefully Twitch will be popping soon if we get that drips thing going. I don't know.
Twitch drips. Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Twitch
yeah, I know.
drops?
Tails brought it up, and then he talked with Blaze and Dave about it, and they're looking into it, and then maybe being on Twitch more. I've thought about starting my my gameplay on Twitch, but I'm trying to learn the meta a little bit better, and the meta keeps changing. I have to admit, like right now, there are answers to almost every single lineup, which is incredible. I've never had so much time where I'm staring at the teams they've made to try to decide what I'm going to do, and then be completely wrong sometimes. Being like, what the heck? You haven't used that summoner at all. So
It's fun, man. I feel like things are evolving in a way where we haven't. The counters throughout most of Chaos Legion for the last year, it was Tofu, Venka, Iziar, Artemis. A lot of force field, a lot of protect, a lot of sustain, a lot of resurrects. And it was, can you put on a cryptic team that's going to counter that consistently? And of course that relies on RNG. Where are your poison sticking? Is your expose opening things up? Like where? But here I feel like there's counters to just about everything. And it feels like things are being forced to kind of evolve more quickly than we've seen in the past. So yeah, I'm really happy with the current state of modern. It's fun in a way that I don't remember Splinterlands ever achieving.
yeah, like for the first time in a long time, I start to play and I go, crap, I've been playing for 2 hours. What happened? I didn't mean
That's
to
good,
do that.
man.
I didn't mean to completely run out of energy.
Yeah, that's
So
awesome.
it's fun. It's fun to play again. It's competitive. You lose and you learn a lineup. You win games that you didn't think you were gonna win. See, like here, some of these are tournament games, but here I beat a Fizbo and I beat in a Kane deck that had a bunch of it felt good to beat a black foil, gold, and just come there. And I dropped the poison on Venka, and I just played, Divine Shield, or no, Resurrecting Person, Divine Shield, all in front of my Venka, and eventually, just the fact that I just had to get through his one Resurrect, I just smoked through his line, and it was
Nice.
surprising. Um, this one, what was this? Yeah, this was beating Jeff. You always got to show when you beat Jeff, right? He comes with all
Oh,
of the
he went
he,
mild on you with just one black foil.
yeah, he only brought
Oh, it's back to
one black
basics too.
foiled, and it was back to basics. But this guy, man, he just does work. And I had
Oh,
those
that poison burst just wrecked
yep,
his
and
team.
then look again. I felt
Nice.
so, I was watching this matchup. I'm like, I bet you he thought he was gonna win.
Nope. Nicely done, dude.
And then just poisoned the whole team, and that was pretty funny. But yeah, I'm losing a lot to Lorcas. I don't think I've figured out how to beat the good Lorcas decks yet because they're so good, and they can vary by so much.
There's so much magic in the meta right now. I love the Nomos. Believe it or not, Nomos has a valuable place in the meta now, being able to wipe 2 magic from the board no matter what. I mean, if
Yeah,
they don't go
Bulldog did a
Lorcas,
video
but
on that, right? Or was it?
yeah,
Was it Bull?
yeah.
He did the one, and he beat me with Nomos last
Oh,
time
yeah?
we played, and I was like, but he didn't lower my magic though. Bulldog, he usually beats me because he just has cards at max level that I just don't even own yet. So
Oh, no.
I go like, yeah, you beat me, but you didn't beat me because of Nomos. You beat me because you have max level epic cards, and the max level epics are really really strong. But yeah, it's been fun. I've been playing a lot, dude. I've been playing VC Dragon, Jeff. The other day I kept running into Lorcas, Brave Tofu, Mondroid. I'm like, oh my god, I think a champion chat. I was playing on the first night trying to get out of Diamond, and for like 4 matches, the one to get me out of Diamond and into Champ, I went Lorcas, Brave Tofu, Mondroid, Lorcas every time, and I'm like, I lost all 4 of those matches. I'm like, you guys won't let me into Champ.
Those are big opponents, dude. Those
I
are
was
big
like,
opponents.
but at the time it was only Mondroid who was who was at the lower rating, but those other guys, I was like, how come when I first go into Champ, do I get matched with the guys with like the 4,400 rating? Why can't I get matched with one of the guys with like a 3,900 rating? But it's probably because they've been waiting for a match for like a while.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they've tuned the liquidity bots back up yet properly.
No, I play the liquidity box sometimes when I play.
Well,
But
yeah,
maybe
but it's supposed to trigger that queue after I think 45 seconds.
Yeah, it does. But I mean, I've noticed that when I'm in Champion, I don't know, it was weird that night. Like, I was playing in Diamond 1, I was hitting liquidity bots and getting myself to 1 win within Champion. And then as soon as I would queue that up, since they added the Champion players into my queue, because I was, doing the match to get in, they, all of a sudden, I would get matched up with one of those top guys. And it kept happening all night. It was very frustrating. So.
Well, did you make it to Champ? Are you in Champ now?
No, yeah, I'm in Champ now. I made it today.
Oh, there you go.
I didn't make it that night though. They pushed me back down to like the middle of Diamond, and I just left. I'm like, this is just silly.
I just left.
I was like, I was low on. I was low, and I was like, well, it's early in the season. I'll just get there tomorrow. So, but I'm only in Champ 3. I'm down here at the bottom. I think my highest rating I got up to like 4,000. I mean, not 4,000, like 3,850 or something. Surprisingly, Champ 3, I'm like number 81 on the leaderboard right now, I think, or 82. I saw you're up there at 29, flexing on me there. Oh, no, wait, you moved. 30. Somebody passed you, sorry.
I got passed. Yeah.
Yeah, but, your win rate, a little better than mine. You're 111. No, a lot better than mine, actually. You're winning at like 60% clip, right? Just about.
Well, I had man, Steve, you're talking about lost streaks. The first day I was right there with Tofu. I went on a nice little run. I was close to Champ 1 by the end of the first like few hours of the new season. And then I think I lost maybe 10 or 12 matches of the next 15, and they were all to the giraffe and the dwarf summoner. And then the next day, my SPS unstaked, and I said, "Okay, I'm not going after black foils anymore. I am maxing that stupid giraffe and that stupid dwarf summoner. I'm not getting housed by these guys anymore."
Yep. Yeah, I haven't done an unstake yet. I don't want to rush, and the reason why I'm not rushing is like at the end of that day of playing, I had made 1,000 SPS. I was still pretty high up. I still get to win if I'm still winning at like a 55% clip, which is what I've been doing most of the time. It feels like, my deck's strong enough to not dip into the SPS yet.
Well,
I did sell most of my Ethereum though. I'm holding almost no more Ethereum anymore. I traded it all for Rebellion for this set. I had about 3 or no, I had about 2 ETH, and between the pre-sale and ETH went on that little pump, and then I just started buying credits with my Ethereum. I have maybe like a quarter to a half of an Ethereum left, and just on a couple wallets, but it's just for gas. But I got kind of disenchanted with Ethereum, but we'll see if that was a mistake or not. So,
yeah, I don't know what is going on with the markets, man. I keep waiting for Solana to do something. It's like petered up, and then it's trickled back down, and then it's held stable. And today
dude,
it was a big drop. It's
I'm telling
so
you,
tough to know what's going on.
it's because the Bitcoin ETFs are new money from the outside, but they're not the kind of money that goes into altcoins. And dude, the people who went into altcoins, we all got slaughtered by Celsius, Voyager, FTX. Though I heard the FTX people are getting their money back at some point. There was another one though. There was one other big one besides Celsius and Voyager. I don't know. Somebody out there might have lost money in it, but I mean, when I think about it, I mean, I lost $55,000 to that stupid platform, and sure, I got back like my Bitcoin, and it's worth like 20 grand. But when you went from 55 to 20, you don't want to touch that Bitcoin. It's the only little bit of Bitcoin I have, right?
Yeah.
So I don't want to do anything with it. BlockFi.
BlockFi.
See, yeah, I knew there was one more, but we all got wrecked by that. I got wrecked in it. Tails was in a little bit of it, and we were the people that were stacking our USDC in those banks because they told us they were better than banks. They paid 7-8% interest. I had literally $30,000 in USDC in there, and then a quarter of a Bitcoin and like 5 Ethereum just sitting in that wallet. And it all disappeared. And this is why I don't have a max set right now, because I lost all of that, and I got like 0.18 Bitcoin now back, and that was it. So I got back. I think I also got back like 2 or 3 Ethereum. Those are what I did end up using to get into the set. But it's like I would have had all that cash just sitting there, just waiting. I would have bought a lot more legendary packs and alchemy packs and been bigger in the pre-sale and everything. But that story is I think out there for a lot of the crypto bros that would normally. I wanted to buy some Solana. It was on my radar to get into Solana. I just don't have the extra funds floating around. So I don't know. That's kind of my theory of why the alt rally has faded. I follow a couple different people out there. They're saying what I heard from the Bitcoin conference is the hardcoin Bitcoiners are super rich now, but they're selling their Bitcoin to make get their money to do the things they want to do, and they're comfortable with selling at over 100,000, picking up 20, 30, 40K here and there when they need it. And the people who are buying are all these the new
businesses.
Play. Yeah, the new Play, and it's kind of sad
GameStop.
because the GameStops and stuff, but the sad thing about it is the new Play is Xing out the people that crypto was supposed to let in. Because they're going to these companies they're rebranding themselves as the new, MicroStrategy, but they're not. Me and you, we can't buy those stocks necessarily, not unless somebody tells us it's going to happen. And then they start buying a bunch of Bitcoin. The stocks, I heard from people, are going up 20, 30x once it finds out that they're switching over to a Bitcoin hedge fund. But then, the only way you can make money on that is if you're in the stock market. And those of us paying attention to crypto at a high level, we're not paying attention to stocks. We're not knowing which random little company, because I know we know about the GameStops and the MicroStrategies. We might even know about the 21 shares. And stuff like that, the big named ones by the big name crypto people. But at that conference, I heard there were like 40 companies who were there, who were doing this that you never heard of at all. And they're all doing it. And they're saying that
the answer there is just buy Bitcoin then, right?
Yeah, but that's why I'm not touching my Bitcoin, and I didn't want to sell any of it to get into this. And it is that, as sad as it seems, though, because, I think all of us wanted to get into something that would go up 10x, 20x, 30x. I don't know what's going to do that this time. I mean, if anything does, maybe it is Solana. Maybe I'm wrong and it is Ethereum, but it just doesn't feel like it's going to be Ethereum, because what is built on Ethereum anymore? I can't think of anything. I mean, there's sure there's some DeFi platforms like Curve Finance and stuff, but everything's moved off into layer 2s. So it's not built on Ethereum anymore. BSC is having a pretty good run. The BNB token's doing okay. Now that Binance doesn't have legal problems in the United States and stuff, and the BNB coin still has the whole Binance burn mechanism to shrink that coin. But I think a lot of people ignore that one, pay a little bit more attention to Solana because it's supposed to be the new darling for this one. But I don't know. The market is weird.
It's tough to tell. I don't know.
But I mean,
and
that's
XRP is still holding at fourth biggest market cap there. It's just crazy. Nobody would have picked XRP to be the. It's been
I forgot I had 10,000 XRP in that wallet.
Nice.
Well, no, the one that I lost.
Oh shit! Not nice. Just kidding.
I don't count that one as a as a dollar loss, because when I had it in the wallet, it wasn't worth much. And who knows if I would have held it, even if I would have kept it. What if I held it through the whole court case and everything else, and through the whole run up? I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had a pretty good stack of XRP in there. I also had one other altcoin that Celsius carried too, like a couple $100 in those. But yeah, Cardano? I mean, it's just one of those things where I feel like so many people got railroaded by that.
I mean, it's still. I mean, when you look at crypto adoption across the world, it's still a very small percentage, right? And I think there's still plenty of time for this stuff to pick up steam and move, because it is like I think at this point arguing that crypto is not the future of financial industries is ignorant. I don't know if there's a better way to put it, but eventually all things will be moving to the blockchain.
I do expect there to be some really big games in crypto that really get successful. I'm hoping Splinterlands can be one of those games. I think we're in a good spot and we have a good story, and we're a game that can be played on a mobile phone pretty well now. So I do think we have a shot. There are, that the new age games that are coming out, the off the grids, the what's the other one? Well, I don't even know. There's also those old ones that are coming out now, Maple Story and Raven Quest, that are like literally like you're playing FF3 on Nintendo when you see people playing those games, but people are putting like tons of money into those, which that boggles my mind. I'm like, really? So maybe there is a bubble out there that can move around in the GameFi place, but then you got like games like Big Time, the Big Time token's falling apart, Illuvium token's falling apart. Parallel token went from $10 to $3.
Oh, really? Yeah, I haven't heard about Parallel in ages.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I haven't been
Wow.
playing the last couple weeks because, well, really the token dropped off, and the other thing, their cards don't seem
Well,
to hold
Conclave
value.
came out, man.
Yeah, and Conclave.
We know
came
where
out.
your heart's at, Steve.
I did sell a little bit of my I took some profit out of a Binance out of base. I was in that little Brett token I bought early and made a couple $100 in that. Sold all of that. Sold some of my parallel when it was at like a couple dollars more to get it because I mean I had to find money for Splinterlands. I then stupid I have a I have like $1,000 on Pulse Chain that I was supposed to bring over, but it's stuck there, kind of. I mean, I could move it through Ethereum, but I don't want to because I don't want to pay the fees. And the site that runs the bridge that I was using, their parent company got hacked. They're rebuilding, but they haven't reactivated their bridge yet because they're working on their liquidity pool. So I didn't lose any money, but I'm like, it's stuck over there on Pulse Chain. I don't know what to do with it. I'm trying not to
No,
spend
man.
it on stupid stuff, but it's kind of
Yeah, I guess we'll see, man. I mean, yeah, I've pretty much tuned out all the crypto bro news that I was listening to pretty much on a daily basis for about 6 months as things were getting hot at this point. I'll probably start to DCA out of some of my positions, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but maybe Bitcoin is the only play.
yeah. I
I don't
mean,
expect dominance to really drop, right? Like it's only gone up.
yeah. I mean, now that IBIT is there, and the thing about IBIT is it's still not even like I can't get it in my 401k. A lot of people can't get it. It's only self-directed finance that happens. But if Bitcoin stays at $100,000, and all of a sudden the 401ks that are managed by companies, the ones by, you know, the smaller firms start offering IBIT as an option, you're just going to see more money pile into it from the institutional sides. And if more and more
Mm.
of these Bitcoin companies open, I mean, it, it's like a free pass to make your stock go up by like 10x if you're one of these smaller companies. If you just say you're going to become a Bitcoin, you know, a Bitcoin owning company. So I don't know. I don't know. The real financial world is piling into Bitcoin, but they're not piling into anything else. I mean, there is an ETH ETF, but it's just not the same kind of volume, same kind of money. There's supposed to be a Solana one soon.
Yeah, I heard 2025 it was I think there were two or three firms that applied for the ETF.
Yeah, they've
Um,
applied for it, but they don't know how long it's going to take to get through.
yeah.
So we'll see.
TBD. For now, let's quote Rogue. Play with your bags, bro.
Yeah, well, that's why I was like, I have Ethereum sitting in a wallet, or I can get, and I'm kind of set at this point to where the SPS I earn, what goes into my staking, I leave in the staking, but what goes into my liquid fund, that's just for me to spend on stuff. Right now, I'm
Mm.
spending it on Splinterland assets because I need them. Assuming I finish my deck and stuff, then I'll start to turn that into something else. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think I've got a couple plays in Ethereum if it comes back with AJ's projects. I have a big
Right.
stake in his Fusion project. I have a big stake in his Dex project, and then eventually I'm going to be playing that new game that he's making, the Honor versus Madness.
Honor and Madness.
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. And I don't know
Yeah.
why you guys don't join my X giveaway. I'm giving away 1,000 of those tickets to go spend in their voucher shop when the game goes live, and I get like 6 people who enter the giveaway every week. Given
I think
Fizz is one
it's
of
just
them
I think
and
it's just
stuff.
timing, Steve. I think it's just timing, man. I mean, I
Yeah, I know. You do
The-
have to hold the tickets for a long time at this point. The game's not going to be live until, I think they said September. So,
Well, I just mean timing of you running out with this stuff and what's going on in Splinterlands. You know,
yeah.
a lot of the folks that are, I'm assuming, that are interacting with a lot of the stuff that we're posting on Twitter are Splinterlands first folks. Um, and there's a lot of exciting stuff happening here, so I get it, but
Yeah, I know. I want to start making more Splinterlands content again. It's just finding time. I'm playing the game too much, so maybe that just has to be the content.
well, that's fun, man. Dwayne routinely runs his like ranked grind, and we'll pick a couple battles to talk through. It's fun. I think people enjoy seeing, like, you're a champ player, so people enjoy seeing, what does the champ meta look like, and how are you approaching the meta, and it's it's fun.
Yeah, I definitely plan on doing that. Like I said, if the Twitch thing gets going, I'll keep it going there, and then if and then anytime I stream to there, I'll stream to here to YouTube as well. But every time I think about making a video, I go, I'm gonna make a video, and just it's also been the end of the school year for my kids, so they do all kinds of events. There was a talent show today. There's a carnival on Friday. There's a assembly on Thursday.
Are your kids participating in the talent show?
Yeah. It was kind of funny. As a joke, I taught them some card tricks, and they went up and they did them on the stage.
Nice.
I didn't do it on purpose, but I was just like messing around with them one day, and I was doing a couple card tricks. I know. And they thought that was really cool. But yeah, last year they sang. And I'm not saying my daughters are like the best singers in the world, but it's still just impressive to see a little kid get up on a stage in front of the whole school.
Well, the confidence thing is huge.
Yeah,
right. Like that's the biggest thing. Good for them. What song did they sing? I hope it was like Outcast, Bombs Over Baghdad, or something like.
I have two daughters, sir. I think
that's what I mean. How awesome would it be to see your little girls?
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, I haven't been able to influence their
Big Boy
musical.
and Andre 3000.
I mean,
dude.
I'm starting to influence their musical selection a little bit because I do listen to a lot of music, and they'll listen to it. But they're Taylor Swift fans. They're Olivia Rodrigo. They're, they're singing that. They both sing a Taylor Swift song the year they sang. So
yeah,
just two different songs.
Oh, you got a challenge, Stever.
Oh, I do? From who? Gotta move this. Run. Oh. Who is
Run your shit. I think that's
Run your Oh, ruin your Let's see here. I guess since I don't know who this is, I'll move it off screen for a second. They're not saying they would cheat, but don't want to give them the temptation.
Phoenix Risen. That's me and Hep's old guild.
Ah, how is Hep doing?
He's good. He's busy, man. He's just had life kind of kick him in the pants a couple times the last few months, and it was just at a time where he's had to prioritize some other things. He's due for a big promotion at work, so that's piling on. Working in the legal environment, law firm. I think he has every ambition of going for partner. So pressure's on to perform, and he's just got to allocate a lot of time. So he's bought for now. I don't think he's going anywhere, but he's not nearly as engaged as he was 6 months ago. What's the rule set here, Steve? What are you cooking up?
Magic, reflect, odds only, and no melee. So the no melee rule set is tough nowadays. There's not that clear tank. Grim Bardoon, I mean, he's there, but he's not as clear. But this is odds only, so he's not here this time.
You could pull out the hippo That hippo armored
You know-
strike plays.
The hippo
nasty.
is one of the only cards I didn't max out from Rebellion. And
Well.
I'm regretting it. I'm not going to lie.
That's one of the very few that I maxed out in gold foil in Rebellion.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Very, very few.
I'll bring
it
this
was
back over here now.
it was
I
cheaper
might
than the
I
regular
might
foil.
get desolate. I might get desolated here. We'll
Ooh.
see.
Yeah, nice play. Desolation is gnarly. Is he gonna two-shot your dragon?
It's got armor, so yeah, probably will take
So
two
what's
attacks.
it gonna do? 7 damage? 8 damage? I always forget what wing break does.
No, well, it's only 5 plus
Oh, plus 2.
plus
So
2.
7 damage.
So, and he's got
Yeah.
17. I do have the
So
immunity,
3.
so I'm not going to get stunned. I don't know. Let's see what happens. He does get a whole turn before me, though, right? Two attacks, so. Oh, he's at 1 HP.
Really close.
Oh, he's dead.
Nice.
Yeah, I think
Steve,
I'm
you're getting
done.
beat up. You're getting beat up, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I did poison his whole team. Can I somehow corrupted heal my way into Desolation in the first spot? Because he can't attack. Nope. Couldn't get there.
I
Yeah.
freaking love this stuff, dude.
Dude, I
Steve,
mean, that was...
I got like 5 minutes, man. I got
was
I got
wild.
a meeting. I've got to drive.
Yeah,
to,
no
and
problem. I mean, I was just,
rain is
we were
coming
just talking about stuff at the end, so we were getting near the end of the show anyways. I think we went longer than I thought we were going to go. Well, thank you. I don't
tends to
know
happen.
who just picked on me from the crowd, but
Let's see
you
if
wanna
I
do
can
one
pick
more?
on you once more. Yeah,
Okay.
let's end it on a good one. Let's see here.
let's see. Well, that's an interesting roll set. So no fire.
Uh-oh.
Interesting.
Yeah, I might be in trouble here.
Well, I don't love Keelan taking out my healer very, very quickly.
But you got silence. I wonder
But
if...
I did, I did play a silence because I was expecting some magic to be coming.
I wonder if I go... Do I go blast here?
Well, I don't have any real protection from blast. I don't know. I'll let you decide.
I actually thought you were going to go... I thought you were going to go hippos.
On the return archery, that's not as impactful as like the thorn. I mean, I could see why you would go hippos though, because it is also amplified. So let's see. What did you do? Okay, so you put blast on Keelan, blast on.
Oh.
Okay, I haven't watched it yet, but I know. Yeah, my whack.
Dude, Leo
Like,
Lynn is so good, man. Oh my goodness.
yeah, this card. This is, I think, the first epic I'm gonna max out. To be honest,
She
like
is great.
when I go to get into it, because
I have not figured out how to get that dragon taunt to do anything.
you gotta play it with with
You need a double taunt.
Grimo, right?
Yeah, but I mean, all he's there at that point, it's just a martyr. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, if you play, oh, you don't want to leave on a loss, huh? Oh, now we got the blast line up. So now it's
Hippo
the
time.
hippos. Now it's probably hippo time. You could show me if you could beat my hippo team, but
All right.
I
Yeah,
don't
let me
just
see
want
if
to
I can beat
copy.
the
I don't want to
hippos.
just copy what you did last time, but
Well,
the mana's
go
a
for
little
it.
different.
Let's see if I can beat the hippos. Let's see. What to do here? Let's see if I can beat them hippos. Let's see.
That'd be interesting because in a blast rule set, you'd have to play a team that you weren't expecting to do any blast that can get through the hippos who have shields. So it's going to have to be really high magic. And I guess I didn't play a silence. So if you go really, really high magic, which I shouldn't probably be telling you while you're doing a team build, that could work.
Yeah, I just don't know if there's.
I also messed up one of my lineup decisions. So I did a little bit
That's
to help
good.
you.
Good. That was nice. Maybe I do that.
Oh, so you went for the
Complete
poison
gamble
play.
here.
Okay. Interesting. You
I
got
don't know
a
if this is gonna work.
little bit of hippo. Let's see. Yeah,
A little hippo.
Oh, that sneak was good. That's for sure.
Yeah, I like the buttercup. Oh, double poison burst. Man, that execute is so strong.
Yeah, those poison bursts are not going to be that nice. Okay, there's my first time they got stronger. I think I'm a little bit behind you because I kind of stare at the teams for a minute. Then I got poisoned again.
Oh, I didn't push play on my side.
Okay.
Oh, and I missed. Yeah, you're not gonna win anything with misses.
Yeah, that self heal, man. So good. It's funny too because my one character hasn't even done anything yet. He's like, "Hey, coach, tag me in finally."
Ugh.
He's just gonna come in with a mop up attack here at the end.
Yeah, that's a
The
really tough
Hippos?
team to beat, man.
The hippos are so hard to beat when you're in a blast rule set and you're not playing the hippos.
All right, let's do one more, and then I gotta go.
Okay.
Let's see if we can
This
make it all green for you, Steve.
super sneak and what doesn't kill you. Interesting. Only 31 mana though.
Okay, I'm gonna try something I haven't done yet. Let's see.
I'm gonna try something new too.
Man, we are getting some. Can you hear the rain, Steve?
No, are you getting some crazy rain?
Dude, we have had the absolutely nuttiest. I think typhoons are arriving early. Usually another month before the storm season starts, but it is crazy. Yeah, I feel like I'm having to raise my voice because it's so loud. Hey, we tried the same thing, dude. What are you doing?
That's pretty funny. So
Yeah,
you went you went a little bit. So you put the Windseeker up front to make sure you'd get your tributes, and then you put him in the back.
I was weighing my options between the snipe guy that you went and the sneak dragon ranged chick. I picked the dragon chick because she's ranged and she's gonna get the buff from the Windseer. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see. She is immune, so she's not gonna pick up the poison burst.
Yeah.
But she could burst everybody else.
That's silence. Who's got your silence? Oh, the summoner. Yeah, so all of our mages are much less impactful than we thought they were going to be. Oh, there's your
that
first
execute is nice.
Oh, I only got the one poison. Oh, I got a miss.
Well, there's a lot of misses. That blind. Oof.
Oh yeah, that yeah. Well, yeah, that he's a sneaky good card. That's for sure.
Oh. There we go.
Yeah, I think you got me this time.
Well, you're gonna execute.
Oh. Am I coming back? Yeah, but it won't be enough. You're gonna execute.
Oh.
Well. I mean, the poison made it. Oh, I missed there. I missed again. Man, that blind.
Blind.
Without those two misses,
that could have gone either way, man. That
could have gone the other way. That was interesting. I told you that card is sneaky good. Because he's got that speed up, and there's not a lot of speed up cards. I didn't realize he was an elf though, so that's interesting.
Yeah, elves are I think have maybe a little bit more of a limited pool to pull from, but being able to pull in death and dragon is interesting.
Yeah, that was good match.
Having blind is big.
All right, guys, thanks for sticking with us till the end. I'll bring us back on screen as we say our good nights and goodbyes. It's been fun hanging out and chatting with you, and glad Baby and you got to catch up a little bit before he had to take off.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, Steve. Always fun hanging out.
Yep.
If you're around, I think it's 7 a.m. your time is that YGG thing.
Is it going to be on YouTube or is it going to be on something
Yeah,
else?
I think it's on YouTube, Twitter, and the YGG Discord. I think.
I mean, I'll be up and getting the kids ready for school and stuff, but maybe I'll try to listen to it so I can find out a little bit more.
Cool. Yeah, I think we're gonna try and get it recorded too. So, all right, man. Well, I'll let you do your final sign off. But yeah, thanks again for having me, man. Always fun hanging out, and thanks for everybody in the chat for sticking around and saying what's up.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I mean, it is exciting times. Our tokens, I feel like, are doing pretty well considering post sale. We've dumped a lot more in the past. The foundation set came out. Matt had mentioned it was running a little bit late, but they got it out pretty quick after, they wanted it here. And I do think the foundation set being here and being there means we're finally going to really start to see this marketing ideas that they have and the pushes that they have. And I don't think I think definitely the first one we're already hearing a little bit about with what BJangles is saying going on this morning. I don't think that has nothing to do with the fact that the foundation set just went live. And, there's a lot of reasons to expect there to be a lot of new faces around here, a lot of new players around here. And hopefully that helps drive our game to the next level. Because, man, I'm telling you, it doesn't take a lot of people for some of these cards to become very, very rare. So
Let's go.
let's go, guys. Bye. All right, Twitch after show. BJangles is terrible.